Hello transcribers, and welcome to our channel of exercises for transcriptionists. I'm looking at this transcript. It says, I had some leftover hay and I thought the best place to put it was the donkey's table. Is that right? Does the donkey have a table? Well, of course not. The transcriber must have made a mistake. It should be the donkey stable, not the donkey's table. When you're transcribing, it's quite easy to make that sort of mistake. But today we're going to give you some practice in avoiding it. Firstly, a word from our sponsor, the FTW Transcriber, about just one of its features. The FTW Transcriber's automatic timestamps save loads of time. But they always start from 0, because they get their timing from the audio or video file you're playing. So, what if a client wants you to use on-screen timestamps that don't start at 0? Won't all the automatic timestamps be wrong? No, because with the FTW Transcriber you can set your timestamps to start at any figure, even a negative one. Big time saver. Right, so let's make a start. So on the next screen you'll see a transcript with a word or phrase misrecognized. The first thing you have to do is to say which word or phrase is misrecognized. Here we go. So have a look at that sentence. Which word or phrase is misrecognized? Here's the answer. It's the word rage, the one highlighted in red, which is misrecognized. What should it be? Something which sounds very similar. I'll give you a few more seconds. Right, have a listen to the answer.
The nuclear age brought about sweeping changes in global military doctrine.
And now I'll show you the answer.
The nuclear age brought about sweeping changes in global military doctrine.
So it should be the nuclear age, not the nuclear rage. Quite easy to mishear those things because they sound very similar, but of course only one of them makes sense. Right, have a look at number 2. Which word or phrase is misrecognized here? So I'll tell you which one is misrecognized. It's the one highlighted in red. What should it be? I'll give you a clue. This is easier if you're in Canada. And now listen to the sentence.
Tensions escalated when RCMP units confronted demonstrators at the disputed site.
And here is the answer.
Tensions escalated when RCMP units confronted demonstrators at the disputed site.
So it should be the letter R, not the word our, because RCMP, as you'll definitely know if you live in Canada, is the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Number 3. Which word or phrase is misrecognized here? It's this one that's misrecognized. What should it be? Something similar sounding. You've got to really think about this one. Have a listen to it.
Resource allocations must reflect shifting priorities in an increasingly volatile economy.
And here's the answer.
Resource allocations must reflect shifting priorities in an increasingly volatile economy.
It should be allocations, not allegations. Quite similar sounding, but resource allegations makes no sense at all. Number 4. Which word or phrase is wrong here? Here's the answer. It's these two. What should they be? Something similar sounding. Now have a listen.
The plan itself seemed innocuous, but its implications were profound.
And here's the answer.
The plan itself seemed innocuous, but its implications were profound.
So it should be the plan itself, not the planet self, but very, very similar sounding, aren't they? Number 5, what's wrong here? It's this word that's wrong. What should it be? Now have a listen.
His memoir detailed a sordid history of betrayal and manipulation.
And here's the answer.
His memoir detailed a sordid history of betrayal and manipulation.
So yes, it should be sordid, not sorted. In English, those two words are more different than in American English. In American English, they're almost the same. Number 6, what's wrong here? It's this phrase that's wrong. What should it be? Now have a listen.
At our club, you get discounted entry if you're a member.
And let's see the answer.
At our club, you get discounted entry if you're a member.
And the answer is you're a member, not you remember. Number 7, what's wrong here? It is this word that's wrong. What should it be? Have a listen.
Therapists develop a rapport to access a patient's latent anxieties.
And here's the answer.
Therapists develop a rapport to access a patient's latent anxieties.
Yeah, the correct answer is rapport. Because it's a French word, they don't pronounce the T at the end. A rapport means something like a bond with somebody or a connection, being on the same wavelength. Number 8, what's wrong here? It's this word. What should it be? Now have a listen.
Her conceited smirk suggested a misguided sense of infallibility.
And let's see the answer.
Her conceited smirk suggested a misguided sense of infallibility.
Yes, it should be conceited, meaning big-headed, rather than conceited. Again, in American English, those two sound very, very similar. In English, they're more different. Conceited, conceited. Number 9, what's wrong here? What's wrong is those words. What should they be? Have a listen.
We should put pressure on officials to expedite future reforms.
And let's see the answer.
We should put pressure on officials to expedite future reforms.
We should, not wish I'd. And lastly, number 10. What's wrong with this sentence? It's those two words. What should they be? And have a listen.
The report criticized policies enacted without an aim or clear strategy.
And let's see the answer.
The report criticized policies enacted without an aim or clear strategy.
Yes, it should be an aim, not a name. It doesn't matter if the policy doesn't have a name, but it definitely does matter if it doesn't have an aim. And we are done. There, I hope that was helpful. Right, I better go now because my donkey is sitting at the table waiting for his dinner and I don't like to keep him waiting too long. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and I'll see you at the next one. Bye for now.